This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my moment. You better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting. I never
Hello,
settled on
everybody.
play.
Welcome to
Put
the
it in
Be Stella
kettle to
podcast.
flame.
I'm your host, Stella Atwood. This is mom producer Meredith Atwood, and on today's episode, we have Hayleigh Porrini. Yay!
Hey.
So let's first start talking about your pets because you sent over
Yes.
some photos, and I think we should start with that because they're really cute.
Yes, I have two dogs, both Boston Terriers.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
there they are. The one on the right is Zeus, and the one on the left is Diesel.
Wait, is Zeus the little one?
No, he's the bigger one.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
yeah, you
iconic.
said the right. Okay. I was gonna be like, wait, explain Zeus being the little one, but Zeus is the
Well,
big one. That makes
actually,
sense.
now they're like the same size. So
Oh.
one of our dogs is a little fat.
How did you name them? Like, who named them?
My mom, actually. But I feel like their names are pretty fitting.
Yeah, I mean, they're so cute.
Oh, they're crazy.
Oh my gosh. Will they make a visit in real time while we're here?
I have them downstairs. They'd
Okay.
be barking up the storm right now.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so first thing I would like to talk about is we met at the 15 Throwdown last year, and then we competed at the games against each other this year. Even though we're competitors, I will have to admit that it's been really cool seeing your progress from last year to this year, because girl, you placed 11th at the games. Like it's cool. So kind of talk about what your training was looking like from September of last year to the games this year.
Yeah, so honestly, I do the CrossFit classes at my gym every day, and I've been doing extra programming after. But I think I've really just, now that I've been like the pit teen, I love that competition. And that was like my first real competition. And I want to get better. And I feel like I've just been putting in more at the gym than I was before. And yeah.
How about like outside the gym? Did you make any changes during games training, like recovery, social life, anything?
Social life. Do you have one?
Do you have a social life?
Yeah. I'd like to say I ate better. No. But yeah, during the summer I was training a lot. But other than that, not really. Just training a lot.
I have a question about the CrossFit classes. So give a shout out to your gym or anyone you need to shout out to.
CrossFit Krypton, the best gym owned by Ben Smith. And when I first started CrossFit, I didn't even know about the CrossFit Games. I had no idea who Ben Smith was. Sorry.
Sorry, Ben.
It's sorry. And so he programs like an hour-long class every day, and it's like all throughout the day, it's just programming. And so I go to the 5 p.m. class every single day, and I do the CrossFit class, and then I'll do extra stuff after. And it's like half lifting and then a workout.
A lot of games teen athletes do the CrossFit class, and like good ones. And I'm over here like, okay, should I do it?
Yes, it's so fun. I watched one of your other podcasts, and you said that you've been training alone a lot.
Yeah, that's really all I do.
Props to you for doing that. I don't know how you do it. I feel like I need the push. I don't think I could train alone.
Like is that the benefits you see to doing CrossFit classes is you're just around other people and you're able to push yourself a little bit more?
Yeah, the community is so great at the gym, and I have friends with so many people that like it's just fun to go, and I talk to everyone, and then you compete against people, and it's just really fun.
What's like one thing that you're going to miss about games training? Like, since you're not games training right now, what is one thing that you miss the most?
Definitely being able to like train in the middle of the day with more people because school. So,
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your room because there are a lot of vines going on.
There are a lot of vines. I'm a Pinterest girl, and
Okay, period.
I had to see the vision through.
Oh my
Stella,
goodness.
you have vines on your microphone.
I do.
Yes.
I do.
I
Do you
feel
have
like
vines on every wall?
No, actually, that wall over there is blank. I need to figure out
Okay.
something to put on that one, but yeah, I just think it adds. I need something extra. So,
Exactly. And then you have like your CrossFit
I love
things
your
too.
recording room. It's so like filled and just
Room. It's a corner
That's
in my
the corner of
bedroom.
her
It
bedroom.
looks like a
Don't let
room.
her
It looks
show you
good.
the rest of the
I'm
room.
not.
Turn
Like
your
literally
camera
like,
around. Give everyone a real slice of life.
no, because there's like 2 baskets of laundry over there. And then like my
Real.
sheets aren't even on my bed right now. It's a mess. But like when people walk in my bedroom, they're like, oh, like that's what it looks like. Yeah. It's literally
Well,
The
it's
just
podcast
really cool
studio.
from your view.
it's like podcast studio, guys. It's literally a corner in my room.
Hey, I thought it was a studio, so
I mean, hey, like the people can think what they want to think. It's fine. Another thing that I would like to ask you is your slickbacks during the games were
oh my gosh.
iconic.
People from the gym that are watching this are going to die because it's a slick back stick. Everyone knows it.
That's what you use?
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
use anything else or do you just use that?
I actually have it right next to me. I use this.
Okay, I
You
have
have
that
that?
too. I
Shout
Yours
out.
do.
do not look like Hayleigh's
Amazon.
though.
Mine do not look like Haley's though. What am I doing wrong?
I don't know. I use like a slick back brush, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I actually have that next to me too. I don't know where it is, but and I just use the wax in that, and yeah.
Like every time you'd walk out on the floor, I'd be like, man, her hair's looking really good. Like so
That's the
jealous.
biggest compliment.
Got you, man. I've got you. Um, do you have like a pre-comp ritual? Like when you would wake up in the morning during the games, what would you do?
Um, Honestly, I didn't have anything special that I did. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really maybe got into an argument or two with my brother every morning, but that was pretty much it.
How old's your brother?
You said how old is he?
Yeah, how old is he?
He's 14.
Ooh,
So yeah.
that's
I told
a
him
rough
no
age.
Fortnite right now while I'm doing this, because otherwise you guys would have been hearing him yelling. So
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I have
yeah.
an older brother and he was very good during the games, which I was
Oh,
surprised, but like
yeah.
he was very
He was
good.
amazing. He was amazing during the last event, which, Hayleigh, Stella's, you and Stella are like
Complete
completely
opposites.
opposite athletes,
Oh
right?
yeah, I
You're just
cannot lift
like,
as far as
you're
she's
just
lifting.
like slaying the ring muscle ups, and Stella's like
I'm just
thinking
standing
of
there
her
like
grocery list. But anyway, I was sitting next to her brother during that event, and he was like so upset watching his sister, and it was like the sweetest thing because they're kind of like at each
yeah.
other's throat, but like siblings are. But he really showed like his love for his sister during the games. I was so proud of him. But anyway,
Aw.
your brother will come around. He's 14.
Yeah, he was actually good at the games. I was
Oh, good.
surprised.
Like how did your whole family come with you to the games?
Yeah, my parents and my brother went. My dogs did not go, unfortunately, but
Oh,
it's probably for the
just
better.
like imagine them just like in the stands, like bark bark.
Oh, they would have been running out onto the arena.
Ooh, that's crazy. And like, is your family like very supportive? Are they just like, yeah, Hayleigh, like you do this, like I'll take you to the gym now? Like, are
Yeah,
they very supportive?
they're very supportive.
Yeah. Are they like loud people in the stands?
No, I think yes, but they know that if they start getting really loud, then I get embarrassed.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people are like, please, parents, don't get loud. But I'm over here like, y'all yell at me a little bit.
You are
Yeah.
not. You are
I mean,
fibbing for the
so like
internet
here's
right
the
now.
thing. If I am not doing good, don't yell at me.
See, yeah, I get that. I get that.
Like if I am not locked in, don't yell at me.
Exactly.
But if I'm crushing it, yeah, feel free to scream at me all you want.
I don't think
'Cause-
you've ever said what it was. Thank you for the line that we know we cannot cross. You've never said like, I've never known when we can yell and when we can't, but that makes a lot of sense.
But you also know the things that like there's
I
some
know to
key
be quiet.
Yeah, she knows to be quiet. She also knows things that she needs to yell at me for. Like if there's a Metcon and I kind of suck at breathing during workouts and I kind of hyperventilate. So she has like her vocabulary box. And it's like, you can yell breathe at me and that's it.
My vocabulary box. I did not know I had a vocabulary box.
I think you did know, just you don't actually know, but you know.
I'm going to bring like a little 3-ring or like a little binder with like the bracelet ring and attach it and flip
What you
through
can
my
say.
cards. We'll get them pre-approved.
That's what that
Parent
is.
cards. That's kind of a brilliant idea. The podcast should sell them. And
Oh
your
my
kids can
gosh.
fill in the words you're allowed to
Yeah.
say.
That's so sweet. That's so smart. Wait,
I
that's
feel like honestly though, when I'm competing, I don't even think about it. Even if I tried to hear, I don't even think I'd be able to hear. I just
yeah.
but
I think I only heard them on the last event when I wasn't doing well. I wasn't locked in at all. But other than that, I can't hear anybody or see anything. So it's fine. Back to CrossFit itself, and because I'm just yapping right now. What, like, when you qualified for the games, did you have like a special moment where you were like, okay, this is actually happening?
yeah, for sure. I remember I was sitting downstairs and my dad and mom were next to me, and all of a sudden I just like we were refreshing it, and then I just started jumping up and down.
Would you place in semis?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I know
I
that's
feel
bad.
like you were like 7th? No.
I
5th?
don't know. I think it was somewhere around there.
It was top 10, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it was top 10, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And so I was just telling my dad I told you so. Not that he was doubting me or anything. He wasn't doubting me. I just was like, I didn't really like it hit me that like I did it.
Yeah. I mean, CrossFit needs to do a better job at like giving us the leaderboards at the time they tell us to,
Yes.
because I'm over
Oh
here
my
stressing
gosh.
out.
Yes, I kept refreshing and I'm like, is my phone broken? What's going on?
Yeah,
But
especially during like quarterfinals. I think it took them like 3 days for the leaderboard,
yes.
and it's just stressful. I mean, you're just sitting on the couch and you're like,
Yeah. Because you just want to know.
you just want to know, and like there's nothing, and then
Stella,
it
what
pops
was your
up.
reaction?
Okay, so
I don't think you've talked about your reaction. I think
Yeah, I
now
want
would
to
be a
hear.
good time.
because it's low-key like embarrassing in some way. So I was 9th going into like when Saturday hit and the first 2 workouts came out, I was a 9th. So I was like, okay, I know I'll make the games, but then you still have that ring muscle up workout, which wasn't going to be good for me. And then the leaderboard came out and I was just scrolling and I was scrolling and I was like, oh, 20th. And then I started crying. Not happy tears, just like 20th. Man, I really wanted top 15. And I made the games and I'm just over here like, oh,
Hey,
dang it.
that's okay. That's okay.
But you know what I think it is, like, now that you say it like that, because I really couldn't process it, Hayleigh. Like when she was over there crying, I'm like, I give up, Stella. You know. But I think what it was, I think it was the fear as you were scrolling,
Dude.
because to not see the name,
Yeah.
and to be cognizant of a lot of people did not make the games, only 30 of you did. That like fear and the sadness, and I think you like preemptively were sad. Like, oh my God, I didn't make it. And then I think that's what it was. But
I also like I kind of knew that I was going to make it going into Monday when the leaderboard came out, but I wanted to make it like securely in the top 15. And so to see my like name at 20th, I was like, ooh, that was
But
tough.
still, you killed it at the game.
I
So
didn't
would not be
process
so mad.
that. Like I wasn't happy about making the games till like 2 weeks later, and then I fully processed it and I was like, oh, I made it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I didn't get that little special moment. So like, yay, but
Yeah,
well, didn't it have to like finalize too?
it had to finalize,
Yeah.
and I guess I really didn't process it till like July that I made it. So isn't that great? Anyways, what was your favorite part about the games?
like event-wise or just overall games?
Let's do event wise and then overall, like your favorite memory.
Okay, I think event-wise, probably the last event. Even though I placed better on the running event, I hate running. I hated that event. But the last one was I like those movements and I felt good during it. So definitely the last workout. But my favorite, probably just seeing everyone. Honestly, I loved everyone's accents and language
I know.
because I've never been around that many people from other countries and it was just so cool.
Yeah, and they all like have different stories, and like some of them are like I was talking to one of the girls, I don't remember her name, but I think she lived in like Australia, and we were talking about how many breaks we get here in America for school. And she was like, "What? Y'all get like a fall break and then a Thanksgiving break and then a Christmas break?" It's like, "Yeah." And she was like, "What? We get like 2-day breaks and that's it.
Yeah, honestly, the bus ride to I think to Pit Teen, you could just see everyone, like, kind of get de-stressed for a second, and I thought that was so fun just to, like
Were we on the same bus? I feel like were we?
I think we were,
Yeah.
because you were getting interviewed, I remember the camera guy
Right.
on
Like
the bus.
the camera guy was just like came on the bus.
Yeah, he was on the bus.
I was like, okay, what's that, man? It was so
Yeah,
weird.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I
That
was
bus,
wondering how the bus ride was because I know Pitt was super adamant about y'all riding together.
Mhm.
So it was a good experience.
Yeah, I thought it was fun, and it was like
Yeah.
a chance to 'cause I think that was the first day, so I kind of made friends with a couple people, and then I was,
Mhm.
like, set for the rest of the time.
Yeah. What sucks is like a lot of my friends were in like the second heat, and so I made friends with like a lot of people in my first heat, but I didn't really get to talk. Like I didn't get to talk to you like at
Yeah,
all.
I know. I feel like if you were in a different heat, you didn't speak to each other because you were warming up at separate times, lining up at separate
Mhm.
times, so that sucks.
That
You
was
got to
tough.
get in heat too, girlfriend.
Girl, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But we'll see each other at Fish of the Coast. So,
Yeah. Oh, that's
and
gonna
we'll
be so fun.
dude, I know.
I've never
I
been to Charleston.
have I been? I don't think I've ever been
I've
either.
seen TikToks about it.
Me too.
Well, let's
It's
talk about
fun.
Fittest of the Coast. Number 1, first place
Oh,
qualifier right here, right?
Period.
I'm so
Yes.
excited. I didn't even think I was gonna qualify, so I was really surprised.
What?
Okay, pardon? You didn't think
Yeah,
you were gonna qualify?
You're a games athlete.
I know, but 16, 18 is just a big number, and
Oh, that's true.
I was a little concerned about the weights. So and then the first workout, because you can't see how anyone did till after that, and it was
Yeah.
like rowing, wall balls. I'm so bad at, and so I was expecting to be like almost last place after that. So when I saw I think I was still top 10. I was like, oh, like I was really surprised.
And then you just like come out here and dominate.
And then I just win. I don't know how this happened.
I don't know how this
You guys are my
happened.
favorite people. I don't know
And
how I'm so good. I just am.
the last workout qualifier with the bar muscle ups, I did it. I actually did it 3 times, and I didn't need. I was gonna. I pretty much knew I was gonna make it at that point, but I tripped up on my double under so much the first time, and I was so mad that I took like 2 days and didn't do anything, and then I came back the day before it was due and did the workout again, but I ended up getting a worse time, and so I waited 20 minutes, did it again. I did like 600 double unders that day, and turns out I only needed to do it 1 time because it was still fine for first on the event.
That was
Yeah.
not a double. Well, maybe it was a double under workout, but
Well, there was
yeah,
like 300 double
I
unders.
suspect you were
I
fine.
mean, if you're able to like I don't know though, like there's a certain level where it's a gymnastics workout and then there's like a double under workout. For me, it was a gymnastics workout.
See, yeah, I love all the stuff on the rig, so the double unders it was just not a double under day any of those times, but I definitely
Yeah.
did not need to do it 3 times. It was
Were
not.
you like Stella and Stella hadn't done dubs since the
Yeah,
games?
I
We all didn't
Dude.
I
even,
haven't done
yeah.
them in so long.
Like I was like, okay, my calves were so sore after it.
Yes, I couldn't like going to school the next day. I was like, I can't walk up the stairs.
It was crazy. Okay, but your bar muscle ups are really good. Do you have any like little tips for people who struggle with them?
Yeah. So I did gymnastics like my whole life before this, but even I couldn't even when I first started CrossFit, it still took me like a little bit to get a bar muscle up. Because I would always do like the kip and then my feet were above the bar. But I just think of it like a big arch and then just like push down on the bar like as hard as you can.
Because you
But
you just fly up that bar.
thanks. Doesn't feel like that.
I mean, I feel like that's how everybody feels with the movement they're good at. They're like, okay, like I'm slinging this clean and jerk, but it feels like a bajillion pounds.
Oh, weights are not my thing. You got all those weights. I can't.
Girl, I'll give you a little bit of my weight if you
I
give
know.
me
Let's
some of your
just trade.
gymnastics.
Yeah,
Trade a little
can
of
we
each.
trade?
Give me some of your ring muscle ups. I'll give you some of my weight,
I got you.
please.
My ring muscle ups are actually so bad though. I don't really like ring muscle ups.
And now
I
can we
don't-
hang up on her now? Bye.
It took,
That
like,
is
a whole summer to get them, and I think everyone thought, like, "Oh, like, you've done gymnastics, you can do them," but I'm not used to the rings.
it's just a hard movement.
Yeah, and it's like, I feel
Like,
like I can never get the form down.
mm, yeah,
But
me too, girl. Me too. I do like this weird thing where I get over the rings and then my feet, I'm like in an L sit.
oh,
It's like my feet bent and then they go whoop.
She is in an L sit. She catches it in an L sit. And so at that point, who can get out of an L sit on the rings? Like,
Eh. And I catch it
really?
like insanely low.
see, that's my problem too, I catch so low, and then I have to do, like, such a big dip to get out of it.
Yeah, but you really just like you need to send your feet back and mine are just like L sit. Like,
Hey, at
no.
least you're catching it.
I didn't say I was getting out of it though.
But you do.
But I do
Yeah.
sometimes. Anyways, it's just a really hard movement. Like,
Oh, Haley, did you notice that I love when I'm just like, what? Did you notice at the games that the rings were they wide?
They did not feel like I don't even know. I was so concerned about the height of them, but I think I now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like they were wide.
mhm. They felt really, really wide.
Yeah. And the height, I never do muscle ups on the long straps. We always have like the short straps. But at that point, I wasn't even thinking about that. I just couldn't believe that I was gonna have to have my coach pick me up and put me on the rings.
Yeah. Like, did y'all practice that in the warm-up area?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you find that to be really hard?
I actually thought it was better because I
Mm.
hate jumping to the rings when they're like swinging. So like when she would pick me up, like could like take a second and then put my hands on the rings.
Yeah, I wish they either lowered the rings or they had mats for
Yeah.
us because I know that there were some really, really short girls, like poor Bryn Cup over there.
Oh, I know.
Ooh, man, she
Because
was.
getting off the rings, I mean, that's a far drop.
And I just like it's not a good idea for people to drop because you could really hurt something doing that.
Yeah.
But I thought the rings were really wide, but that's just my problem. I think that's the standard of them, though.
I don't know. They just felt weird. They did feel
They
weird.
did. They did. Let's talk about that running event because you said you hated running, but you
Yes.
placed second on the sprint.
Yeah. I've actually been doing a lot of running over the summer. My gym has like a run club, and so
Mhm.
I go to that. And so I felt prepared for it, but still I don't like running. I only run to get better at running, not because I like it. But that one just it was interesting. It was interesting.
How about like what is a movement that you love but people hate?
Oh, I love toes to bar, pull-ups, chest to bar, literally anything on the rig, I really like.
Mm. How do you feel about pullovers? You like pullovers?
Oh, I love pullovers. If those are programmed, and I've only done them like one time in a workout because they're never really programmed, but I would be so excited to see them like programmed for competition.
What Okay, what about a tip for pullovers? Because I struggle with them and
Getting your chin above the bar first. I feel like a
Mhm.
lot, especially if you're trying to do them fast, I feel like a lot of people don't pull their chin above their bar first. And that's like the first thing you learn in gymnastics. So like if you get your chin above the bar, then you're like good to go.
Mm.
I don't think you've ever gotten your chin over the bar on a pullover.
I do, but the problem is when I bring my feet up, my chin lowers.
At that point, like it's just once you have your chin above the bar, like I just think about like going fast and just like whipping my feet over.
Yeah, that's
You
smart.
gotta whip.
Yeah.
What about the nay?
Yes.
Oh,
You did it. I always do that.
I was thinking about that.
Every time
You
Stella says whip, I go, what about the nay? She's like, go away, mom. All right. This is the L set.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, Stella.
So this is where
How do
she
you do
catches
that?
it. She catches it that high, and but she's got her feet here.
That's like
So
your legs are perfectly locked out too.
yeah, I don't really know how I do that to be
yeah.
honest.
So she's up there. It's just,
Yeah,
you know.
you're it looks like you're catching it high though.
Well, my coach is also right there.
Well, he's
helping me.
working on trying to get
Yeah, so I'm
get
like
it down.
comfortable in that position, but it's so weird. Like I'm trying to set
It's
my
so
feet
weird.
back and then they're just like, Elsit, girl, how are
Your
your
core is
feet?
getting so strong.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't even know. Sometimes I don't even know where my body is in space. Like
for real.
it's It's tough
You have
out
the
here.
constant twisties.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you are moving up to the 16 to 17 division.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I feel definitely more prepared than I would have been in the past, but it's going to be really hard, like really hard.
And like, what does training kind of look like from now up until Fittest the Coast, I guess?
Definitely using, so like in the CrossFit classes, before I really could never like RX a workout with the barbell or really RX in general, but now I'm really trying to get as close as I can to RXing like every workout and using the heavier weights, even if that means like going slower, not being able to go as fast, just getting used to the heavier weights.
Yeah. What is your favorite movement on the barbell?
Oh, none of them.
None of them?
Okay, honestly, probably maybe a squat snatch, just because I feel like there's so much you have to like really think about it, and I feel like I don't know, I feel like that's the most like interesting one to do because otherwise I hate the barbell.
Honestly, that makes me feel a little bit better because, like, for me, okay, I feel like I'm going to sound rude saying this, but I don't mean it in the way I'm going to say it. Is like, for me, snatching comes naturally. And for you, like, anything on the
It,
rig comes naturally.
yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's that flip flop. So, like,
Mhm.
people who struggle on the barbell, they really have to think about a squat snatch.
Yeah.
People who struggle on gymnastics really have to think about a bar muscle up.
Yeah. So I think the snatch, yeah, a squat. I hate power snatch, but squat snatch, I feel like there's so much you have to, for me at least, to put into it that like it just makes it more interesting to do than like thrusters.
Well,
Dude.
also with a squat snatch, like it's more of a gymnastics type movement, really,
Mhm.
because you're holding the tension and like pulling yourself
Yeah.
under the bar. So it's like you're on your own moving rig.
Well,
It's
I guess
probably
I
why
like
you like it.
I guess overhead squats. I think overhead squats. I love doing overhead squats basically too.
Huh. I like those too. I don't like thrusters.
I hate thrusters.
But I did enjoy them at that workout we had at the games. I don't know why, but I
Oh,
loved that
I
workout.
second to the sandbag workout, that I will happily never do that again.
Really?
I hated that. I hate the echo bike
Yeah.
and thrusters. Oh gosh.
I mean, your limbs are so long.
Yeah.
Like you've got really long legs too.
Yeah. I just thrusters were not it.
I don't think anybody likes thrusters, but
Mm.
it's a hard movement. I don't
I
know.
remember my first, well, I guess this was right after I started CrossFit. I wasn't old enough to do the open, so this is 2022 open, and there was thrusters, and I looked back at videos and I was struggling to do singles at 55 pounds for thrusters. So
Oh,
yeah, it's
that's like it's like a full circle moment. I mean, and then we did 55-pound thrusters at the games.
yeah.
It's cool. Okay, fun question time.
Okay.
If you had one day left to live, what would you do?
Oh my gosh. Does everything count?
No.
Fun and morbid question.
Hmm.
Is it,
You're dying tomorrow, Haley. What would you like to do?
what would you do, Haley?
Probably shopping spree.
Ooh, but then you
Okay,
really
no,
you can't enjoy the things, you know?
true. I guess just hang out with my friends, my family.
Mm,
I feel like that's a good answer.
yeah. I would do that, but I would like go skydiving
Yeah, like I would do something crazy and just enjoy
Mhm.
it.
or like, I don't know, do something that is like a near-death experience because you're gonna die anyways.
Oh, so you might as
Mm,
well.
Might as well go skydiving or like those bungee jumping things.
yeah.
Oh my
I would do that
gosh.
too.
I don't know how people do that. I have a fear of heights.
Ooh, do you not like rope climbs?
Okay, rope climbs don't bother me. I think just because I've always done them in gymnastics, but anything else, like jumping to the rings, like the high rings,
Yeah.
I hate it. I don't like using the rings at the games that were high, freaked me out.
Yeah, I don't like legless rope climbs because I just feel so. I'm just like, okay, so if I literally let go, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
I can't even think that either. Like, you can't think that when you're doing
Oh,
that.
you just have to go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true about most things in life. If you let go, you're screwed.
True.
Yeah.
If you let go of the steering wheel when you're driving, like you just don't let go. Like,
Yeah. Just
just
gotta
hang
hold on.
on. Jesus, take the wheel.
Okay. Wait, Mom, what did you answer for this question?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the question? Oh, what I'm doing if I'm dying tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm eating all day, like just eating
What
until
food?
everything, like deep dish pizza, ice cream, all the things that
Mm.
I have like bad things in my head about. And then I'm going to go bungee jumping because I would only do that because if I did it now, I fear that I would have a back injury. And I don't really want to skydive. So I think I'd do that
Yeah.
Yeah.
and pet a bunch of dogs because I'm very allergic to dogs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it wouldn't matter because I'm dying anyway.
Yeah, honestly, I love that answer. It's a great answer. Back to CrossFit. What are your goals going into this next season?
To make the games and just see how far I go, how far I get.
Yeah, it's crazy that we have like literally only 2 years left
I know.
in the teen division because I feel like I just started.
I know. Like, because I just started CrossFit like December 2021. So I guess it's been like 3 years, but still, like it's so sad.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Oh, definitely hang out with my friends, shopping, just doing all the things.
Now, shopping.
Yes.
How does one pay for such
Oh,
things?
I like to call myself very cheap. I'm a clearance. I love thrift shopping. I love I know people will think this is a bad thing, but like I love secondhand, like Plato's Closet.
Yeah.
I love all that stuff. Like I could just go through and shop and just go through all these clothes for hours.
Yeah. Like I love shopping too, but not for like dressy stuff. I'm like, okay, that's a cute bra. And that will pair really well with this like black pair of leggings that I have. It's the
All
gym
workout
fits.
clothes.
It's all workout clothes. Like I love feeling pretty at the gym.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I said I was going. I needed to get some jeans last week. Come back with a whole new workout outfit.
It's great. And then like literally before every morning or every night before the games, I'd be very careful with my outfit and what I want to wear for that event. I'd be like, okay, if I'm running, I don't want to wear leggings because I'm gonna get hot. So I'm gonna wear shorts. But what bra do I wear?
Exactly. It was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing. I think I spent like 30 minutes preparing for the next morning. It was so stupid.
Yeah, and I didn't know. So I like look back at the pictures that I knew we had to wear the Northern Spirit uniforms for like the first event, but I was bringing my own clothes because I changed after every single workout, and I didn't realize nobody else was changing, and everyone was wearing Northern Spirit stuff. So in all the pictures, I'm like the only one wearing like hot pink shorts.
Yeah, I brought my own stuff to wear and then I just didn't wear any of it.
Yeah.
Except I wore one shirt.
You ended up
that's-
liking the Northern Spirit stuff a lot, though,
did.
didn't you? Yeah.
I did. I really liked theirs, especially their shorts because thick thigh girl things running, you got to pull your shorts down to your knees. It's a struggle out here, but it's fine. I really like their clothes. I think their clothes were great.
Yeah.
So, last question.
Okay.
If you have any advice for teen athletes who want to make the games, what advice would you give them?
Besides, don't do an L sit and your ring muscle up.
I guess just always make sure you're having fun. Make sure you're enjoying what you're doing and that you love it.
Yeah. I agree with that because it's really the only thing that's going to get you through
Mhm.
years in the sport is actually enjoying it because you don't want to get burnt out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming.
See ya.
Do I just leave?
Yeah. We'll leave. Well, I'll kick you out right now.
King of the jungle, heart of the
Bye.
lion.
Bye.
4, 3, 2, 1. Watch out, here I come. This is my time.